Emotion at fever pitch, and the players are ready. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. So a strong start essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Well, Peter, both of these teams will take to the pitch with a three-point focus. Ambition is fresh and strong, and each will want to go deep into the competition, so neither will be looking to come out of this with a flawed game plan. This has to be assured and close to their best.
He's gone for it! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
And they've been caught out here. Plays it back. And the shot! And he's there to hoof it away. And here's Neymar. Breaks on here.
Costa Rica have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. Shapes to shoot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Time to deliver. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Has a look and has a go. Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Neymar goes short. Oh, he's made sure that that won't get through. Out to the left it goes. And it's Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. So, another set play. Alexandro. Just brushed off the ball there. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. He came in hard, very hard. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Campbell. And it's played forward. Has he found his man? It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Alexandro. Gets good distance on it. Richarlison. Caught offside that time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Forward it goes. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Massive leap! In for the four! It's in! And Costa Rica are in front. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Costa Rica draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
He's looking to get there first. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That'll be a throw-in. Cut out in the nick of time. Douglas Costa tries to get it forward quickly. Dashing forward at pace. Looks to clip it forward. Look at Vinicius Junior! Oh, that's a fine... And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It's still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And the game has already resumed here.
Brazil don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Yep, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He can get that clear. Cleared without complication. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Played into space out wide. It's a throw-in. Get a throw-in. Neymar.
Brazil are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Well, they can break here. Hoists it forward. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Steered forward. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. That's a good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. And he's going long. Timely intervention. Corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the finish! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Douglas Costa. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Brazil are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Mateus. Douglas Costa has come steaming up from the back for this.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still...
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Alexandro is off, and the boss has some thinking to do now. The final 5 minutes. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Costa Rica can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Casemiro puts it back.
Costa Rica probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Brazil, of course, taking to the field for the first time in this edition of the most prestigious festival in world football. No doubt looking for a performance to set a tone. There's his great vocal support. There are many, many who have travelled to watch them, and every one of those supporters willing them to give everything back for the cause. It is beautifully set here. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Brazil looking for a fast start to get things done early here.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Campbell. And here's the chance to counter. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. There's some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Here it comes. Has a pop! Goal! Brazil! There is the breakthrough.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. You may not have seen that until too late.
Brazil put themselves into the lead.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Campbell, and the weighted pass.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And it's Neymar. He's got options out wide. He came in hard, very hard. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Neymar! In it goes! And they're at it again in double quick time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Neymar really showed good strength there, held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Played out to the right. What an adventurous run from a defender. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Cut out in the nick of time. Vinicius Junior. Neymar has got himself a free kick. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Massive leap!
Oh, extraordinary. All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
With a delicate ball. And it's played forward. Gets on the end, and the shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He could be in here. Casemiro plays a clever pass. And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Brazil go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Already up and running for the second half. Look at the defender bombing forward. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Casemiro tries to get it forward quickly. Referee's given a throw. A buccaneering run from the defender. That's good defending, very good defending. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. He's had a look. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Alex Sandro. has a hit! And the ball's come out. Played into the middle, gets up to head it! Defending of the desperate variety. Shoots! Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Richarlison. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's there to clear it. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And here's Nate. Real chance! This could fall anywhere. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Forward it goes. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Marquinhos. And help's available out wide. Gets away from his opponent. Oh, surely! Plays it back. Hoists it forward. Defender's on the back foot. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Fires it in low. Marquinhos. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Malcolm. Oh, that's neat. Time to deliver. Brian Ruiz leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Now it's Campbell. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And it's got through. Malcolm tries to get it clear. Forward it goes. Campbell looking to break out here, and it's Ruiz. He's found his man. And the shot! It's Ruiz! Leave it clear. Good take, and he's had a look. Oh, real danger here. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. And he's had a shot! And it's there! And the lead is 3. It is surely simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Three. And there goes the final whistle. Brazil starts as they wanted to start. All 3 points, the first 3 points, crucial. This is summarise what we've seen today then, Jim.
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished. Nothing too fancy was required, just a good solid team display for me.
Brazil are on the cusp of making the knockout stage. Ever since the groups were announced, this is where they wanted to be, and indeed felt they ought to be. There is a sense of genuine theatre here. The loyal supporters hope it is all going to be wrapped up in the next couple of hours. 3 points will guarantee that they get their wish. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Croatia. They have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem, now to match it. Well, it really is a terrific sight here, and it goes to underline just how far this game could go towards shaping the fortunes of the team.
Well, Peter, the question that comes to mind is how much do they want it? These players know that this could be the gateway for bigger things. Progression, for starters, brings greater financial reward. It increases the brand power and can enhance the whole business.
He's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
A nice touch. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Sousa, and it's played forward. Casemiro battles to win it back. Rafinha tries lifting it over.
Richarlison really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Alex Sandro. Well, that's nice. And it's Neymar. He can get that clear. Well, they could break here. That's a brilliant interception. Alex Sandro. Brozovic. Vida. Alex Sandro gets it back. Gets into some space. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Neymar. Richarlison. Could move up a gear here. Douglas Costa does well to read it and intercepts. Douglas Costa goes looking. Now a chance to break. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Got a throw in. Danger averted for now. Croatia have a free kick. Pinged forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Out to the right, Pasalic, and he's there to cut it out. He's got through. Defender's on the back foot. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward. Mateus. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Kovacic. Now the counter. Brazil need a win here to make it through. And there's a long ball. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Great leap! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gabriel. Ball's out on the left now. Great run on the overlap here. It is quite a run he's making here. He slid it. Hits one! There it is!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Brazil take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
First 45 minutes are up. There we are, off they go for half-time. Yes, it did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Brazil head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. He's had a go!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Douglas Costa. Casemiro. He goes long. Away from immediate danger. Brozovic. Modric. Kovacic. Casemiro did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Kovacic drives it forward. Forward it goes. Good idea, just poorly executed. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Alexandro crosses it in low. Neymar goes for goal! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Croatia are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Brazil get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Modric. Looks to clip it forward. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's Vida. Brozovic. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And here's the chance to counter. Rafinha. He'll hit it! And he's lifted it over.
Well, he accepted the invitation to have a pop, and that defence was confident he wouldn't succeed.
Richarlison being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Modric plays it forward. Kovacic needed to come up with a better ball. Oh, real danger here! Little doubt, that is a foul. And it's got through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Kovacic passes it forward. Casemiro. And that's been won straight back. A real chance to break. Tries a shot! Goal! Croatia! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Alexandro. A really good feat from him. Neymar. And the shot! This could fall anywhere. Good clearance and very necessary.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Brazil need to hold on for a few more moments. Marquinhos. And that's that. Brazil have done it. They have made the knockout stage. So another win, that's 2 from 2, and it is looking good. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, this is what the team set out to do, no doubt, and it's the first significant mission out of the way. I think having seen the performances so far, and with the momentum they've amassed, I quite fancy them to do well in the next phase too, you know.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Over to the left. And that has been clubbed away. He's had a shot! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Ball's come loose. And needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Casemiro gets it out to the wing. Now it's Casemiro. Gets the better of his man. Nicely controlled. Neymar. It's Neymar! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Neymar simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
They've played it short. Looking for a decent ball in. Neymar. He's left his man. Neymar. Chooses to go. Going for goal! Gets good distance on it. He's in! Oh, they could break here. And a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Neymar. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Gets away from his opponent. Neymar. Oh, really good feet. Goes for goal! It's anyone's ball.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
In with the challenge.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Just brushed off the ball there. He spotted the run and played him through. Gabriel. Needed a better pass there. Done very well to intervene. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's making a real surge on the left. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Looks to clip it forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Score not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game. Marquinhos. Alexandro. Alexandro was on a run down the left wing. Vinicius Junior. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
At least there's always a plus.
Real chance! Forward it goes. He's played him through. Rafinha, and help's available out wide. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. And it's Alex Sandro. Vinicius Junior. This is promising. Defence has got rid of that. Dashing forward at pace. Plays it out to the wing. Whipped in. Alex Sandro. He gets past his man. Corner it is then. So here comes a substitution. Neymar goes short. That intervention was very necessary. And through to the goalkeeper. Gets a good foot in there. Hoists it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mateus. Richarlison. And he has been fouled there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Brings it forward. He's got away. He's had a go! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Alex Sandro. Vinicius Junior going through. Vinicius Junior goes for goal. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Big chance, corner. And it's been taken short. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now a chance to break. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And it's Neymar. Now Shaw hits one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
And it's played forward. Just a few more moments for them to hang. And the finish! And the ball's come out!
Saudi Arabia have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Here it comes, Vinicius Junior. Turns and goes back. Chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Neymar weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. And that is that. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down. Brazil face up here to their last 16 opponents, having successfully navigated a route through the group stages. Now, what follows is a couple of hours of tense excitement, anxiety. This will really examine their nerve. It is where the stakes become so much higher. These are just the kind of games by which we remember these great tournaments.
Ibrox is a wonderfully atmospheric ground. There genuinely is a unique feeling here.
And we rise now for the Danish national anthem. There's a perceptible change in mindset here, both in terms of crowd and players.
You know, Peter, it's the suddenness that I love when you get to this phase of the competition. The suddenness in which you can find yourself in a good position, or the suddenness in which it can go against you. That introduces drama, which creates great excitement, and ultimately you get a much more entertaining show.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Neymar, surely. He
Has a pop! That comes as a mighty relief. Douglas Costa. Mateus. Brought forward. What does he try from here? That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And he's hits one! Decent progress down the left. Out for a throw. Højbjerg. Delaney. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's
Looking for goal!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Richarlison. Neymar. Richarlison looking to run onto it. Vinicius Junior. And it's Neymar. Neymar! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Højbjerg tries to switch the play. Now it's Eriksen. Now it's Vass. Good take, and he's had a... Tries a shot! That was mighty close. Gabriel. Breaks on here. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Alexandro drives it forward. Done very well to intervene. Vinicius Junior goes looking. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. It is deadlocked. He's got options out wide. Keeper has beaten it away. Now the counter. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Driving on, it shoots! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Neymar. Has a hit! Sticks it away! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Keeper sends it forward. And help's available out wide. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, they can break here. Vinicius Junior. There he goes, motoring forward.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Eriksen gets wrestled off the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the counter is on. Delaney. He's in! Out to the right. Could try cutting inside here. Out again for a throw-in. Half-time whistle goes. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the action is back underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Delaney spreads it towards the left. A really good feat. Eriksen not easily shrugged off the ball. Crosses it in low.
Denmark making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Corner given. They've played it short. Eriksen hoists it forward. Poulsen. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Pass. Delaney. They continue each to cancel the other out. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Eriksen shoots. Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Højbjerg is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Rafinha. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Vinicius Junior finds himself offside. Denmark are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Plays it out to the flank, tries to stroke it through, and out to safety. Gabriel. Rafinha. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Shooting chance! Can he deliver? Eriksson crosses it once more. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Vass positions himself well and cuts it out. Well, that's where he wants it. Mateus. Crosses in a low one. It's gone a long way up and away. And it's Neymar. Brazil have a free kick.
Well, he can get masterful control on free kicks, and his focus is usually second to none.
Neymar ready to try one. Just lacked a decent finish. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Just brushed off the ball there. It's a loose ball. Throw in. Great lead! In for the pieces! There's a goal!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
Ederson did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Denmark are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Douglas Costa, and he's whipped it in low.
Brazil are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Just 5 minutes left. Plays it through. The referee's awarded a free kick. Tries to get it clear. And the shot! Douglas Costa. Malcolm is making a foray down the right. Malcolm.
He slid it through. And it's been taken short. And the finish!
Oh, great save, real class.
Neymar sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Played out to the right. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. That's it! They are out! Brazil out at the first hurdle. Hugely disappointing to fall so soon. Your reflections then, Jim?
And a premature exit from their viewpoint, though there are positives to be taken. It's both sad and satisfying.
Brazil, of course, taking to the field for the first time in this edition of the most prestigious festival in world football. No doubt looking for a performance to set a tone. There's his great vocal support. There are many, many who have travelled to watch them, and every one of those supporters willing them to give everything back for the cause.
Hits one! Hits off target and by quite a way.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
Douglas Costa. Gabriel. Alexandro.
Ball's out on the left now.
Vinicius Junior is onto it and can take it up. Neymar.
The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's through the middle. Gets the ball, tries a shot! It's heading surely this time! Campbell finds himself offside.
Mateus. It is deadlocked.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. That's a pop! It's bounced out! better pass there. Tries to stroke it through. He's got options out wide. And he just whacks it away. Played out to the right. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Oh, some tackle that. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Neymar. Richarlison provides an outlet. So who's he picking out? It's Casemiro. Cleared without complication. Vinicius Junior. Lovely feet. Knocks it away. And that's been won straight back. It's a loose ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, you'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Good clearance and very necessary. Puts in a cross. Towering header! Good delivery. No joy.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it. Costa Rica have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Swept in. And that has been clubbed away. A real chance to break. Goes long. Well weighted. He's left his man. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Rafinha. Shot a goal! And that certainly packed a punch. Richarlison. And the finish! And he comes up trumps again.
Richarlison can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Looks to dink one in. Corner it is. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Edison trying to get there. Goes for the cross.
Costa Rica showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources.
Has a goal!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's come loose. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Here it comes. And that's that.
Brazil claim 1 point on day one. It's a fair start. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It could have been both.
Brazil have got off to a solid, if unspectacular start, coming into this game off a draw on day one of the campaign. Not ideal, but far from disastrous, and much now depends on the outcome of this pivotal game. A win would certainly put them in the frame for a top two finish. Anything less, and it would be very much on the edge.
This, of course, the Saitama Stadium, looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. Brazil looking at a pivotal game. Second game in the group so often is.
Yeah, Peter, and the mood in the stadium very much suggests that now is the time to kick on and ensure that 3 points are added to their opening run. Not a time for holding back. They can instead make a statement here, telling the rest they're going to take control of the group.
The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And he has been fouled there. Pasalic. Pasalic! And the finish! Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Richarlison, and now they can launch a counter. He's had that, hits one! And in again! Modric tries to clear. It's Casemiro. It's a loose ball. Forward it goes. Alexandro gets it back. Vinicius Junior provides an outlet. It's gone for a throw-in. Kramaric. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Croatia just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Over to the left. Now the counter. Kramaric. Pasalic. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So now the team has broken through. That's not going to want to try. Been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Well played, he saw that coming. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Richarlison. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cuts it out. And it's Douglas Costa. Mateus. Modric. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He's got through. Has gone out. It's going to be a double change then. And often plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. But there's going to be another change here. Sousa. Coutinho battles to win it back. A real chance to break. He has it out wide now. Hulk. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. They've played it short. And here's Neymar. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
To stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Going for goal! And that is that. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. Hello and welcome all to what I'm sure is going to be an unmissable game. Here's the key information. We have a side looking to make it into the exclusive knockout stage of the competition. A victory does it, but anything less than that could lead to all sorts of complications. Everybody is ready to go once we have the formalities out of the way. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Brazil are utterly focused and determined. They know how much this means.
Well, if they can't find the motivation required for this, they might as well pack it in, Peter. This is the type of defining game that can propel the status of the whole club into the kind of territory where it needs to take its game. While individual careers may be helped with good performances, this has to be about the collective. If that remains strong, everything else should fall nicely into place.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Alex Sandro. Especially on the overlap down that left-hand side. He can swing in a tasty cross from the byline or cut in himself and take a shot. Best of all, he's so incredibly fit that he can keep doing it for 90 minutes, by which time the opposition start to flag, and he's still going strong.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. It's been a rather gentle affair so far. Casemiro with a good steal, well played. Rafinha. Brazil have to win if they're to make it. This could spell danger. Away from immediate danger. Battles to win it back. And here's the chance to counter. Tries to get it forward quickly. Alex Sandro gets into the right position to intercept.
Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of which can find a way out.
And has a goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's bounced out! He hits it! That's a half-decent try.
Casemiro usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Incoming cross, up for the header! Good delivery, no joy.
Brazil can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Alex Sandro. Neymar. And try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rafinha brings it forward. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Brazil get it back again. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Richarlison. Danger averted for now. Casemiro gets it into the middle. Neymar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Played towards the front then. Alex Sandro going full steam ahead down the left flank. Here it comes. Now it's Neymar. And he's there to cut it out. This possibly the last play of the half. Neymar goes short. Nicely controlled. He's gone for it! That'll be the last act of the first half. So the other team has broken through. That's certainly not what they wanted trying. Interesting game up to now, but still goals. And we are up to the break.
Brazil ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. The action has already resumed here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Goes for goal! Always going over the top. Alexandro. And it's Neymar. Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Neymar plays it short. He's got it, and it shapes to shoot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Has a pop! Same again, same outcome.
Brazil really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be... It's Neymar!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Now it's Neymar, looking to get within range. Cleared without complication. Hoists it forward, right through the middle. He gets past his man. Has a pop! A great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Douglas Costa knocks it away. And the break is on. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Vinicius Junior. Played into space out wide. Beautifully done. It's come through. He's gone for it! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Going for goal! It's in! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Saudi Arabia take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Douglas Costa. No foul, says the referee.
Brazil are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
It's one! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.